Good morning, those of you who are tuning in to the Unknown Prophet. I'm coming today to follow up on the short video that I posted several days ago that showed me as a total disaster. And I was. I've had several people ask if I would follow up, and so this is the follow-up. It pretty much will just expand on what I said in that short video, and then I'm going to follow it with a separate second video that I think falls in line with it. So bear with me and we'll get moving on this. I have one other thing I want to ask. Excuse me, I'm fighting the pollen. It seems to want to pollinate me. Those of you in foreign countries, I have said I pray for you weekly, and I do. If you could come up with one or two words that you would like for me to pray and forward them to me in a comment, of course with the name of your country, it would give me a more solid prayer approach to your countries. Right now, I simply pray whatever I feel the Lord leads me to pray. But if you could give me a direction, it would be helpful. I appreciate that, and God bless you. All right, this came on the 25th, which was the first day of Passover. I was sitting in my recliner in the family room watching a recording of Dutch Sheets. I hope Dutch won't mind me using his name. Talking about the fact that the goddess Baal had been given rule over this nation by the blood of the babies that have been aborted. As I was watching, I got a strong feeling that I was to stop and stand against Baal right then. I knew that the Supreme Court was again reviewing the laws of abortion, and so I began to pray God's hand on them and that they would be moved as He directed. As I was praying, the power of God came on me so strong that I was a disaster. My body was shaking and jumping uncontrollably, and suddenly I had a vision of God, the Father, standing before His throne. As He stood there, He raised His right arm, and in His hand was a mighty sword. He extended it, and then He drew it back and extended it again. And as He did, masses of angels poured forth toward the area in front of Him. He drew it back again and extended it again, and a large portal appeared just beyond the angels, and they began to pour through it toward the earth like water pouring through a funnel. The Father said, "This is my land. It is covered with the blood of the innocent, and I will redeem them. I will bring this land back." Hold on, my computer's acting up on me here. "I will bring my land back to that which I blessed in the beginning. It was not perfect, but it stood for righteousness and was in the process of being corrected under my hand. Now it is bathed in blood and evil, in anger and hatred. I know that I have sent forth my angel army to execute my righteousness upon this land. I will break the foundations of Baal, and I will destroy the rule over this land. Many will suddenly wake up and wonder why they've been functioning as they were. Baal is the demonic god who is stirring up the hatred and the anger against my people Israel. I will strike his foundation. I will shatter them, and I will bring him down. My people look to me and know that I have spoken this to you." And I jump now to another word I got that evening. I got that word in the afternoon after my initial jolt. And it took me well over a half hour to get back to where I could get my hands controlled enough to type on the key. Every time I hit a key, I'd hit it 3 times. But that evening, he said this. He said, "Son, what I have shown you as I took you into my war room, that's W-A-R room, was as you perceived it to be. You saw me release my angel armies from the third heaven to earth to begin to carry out the words that I have been speaking through my prophets. You heard me say for a time that it is now time. When I spoke that, it was a warning to all involved that I would begin to move and that I would begin to accomplish those things that I had been speaking. The warning has been given, son, and now I begin. You will begin to see known and unknown names drop from the news. Some because they simply quit, and some because they are no more. This will take place in the government and in the church, as well as other areas where I need to execute a cleaning. Those in the military need to expect the same, for there are a number there who stand against me. There are those who will cry and wail because of fear, but those who walk with me will know that I am simply beginning what I promised. Those of you who walk with me have no fear, for in the midst of this I will watch over you. There is much that is going to change over the next year and beyond, so be ready for change. Seek me for guidance, seek me for direction. I will guide you and I will direct you. Would I have spoken to you of how much I love you if it were not the case? Would I have wasted your time and mine? No. You see, I do love you that much. However, as I have said, it is time, and much of what I must do will require total shaking. So trust me, trust my love for you, trust my care for you, and we will get this done. For many of you will be working with me even when you do not realize it. There will be threats from the enemy within and without. But as I have said, fear not. I, the Lord your God, am in control. There is nothing you can do to turn me away from you short of turning against me and against the Holy Spirit. Simply hold on to me and we will walk through this together. That's the double word for today. I trust you all will have a blessed week, and I'll be speaking to you more later. God bless. This is the Unknown Prophet, Fred Watkins. Forgot who I was there for a minute. Signing off.